And up next, we got kind of a random fight in the flyweight division, but it's between two of the more unsung guys with Tagir Ulanbekov, who's on a 3-fight winning streak and 5-1 in the UFC. So he deserves, I think, a better opponent, but he's taken on Azat Maksum, who's 1-1 coming off of a loss. But Maxim is 15-1 in his career overall, and that loss to Charles Johnson was the first time he ever lost in his career. So when you look at it like that, it is a high-level matchup. And Azat Maksum, super slick stand-up fighter. He's tall, long, and lanky for the weight division, super speedy, and he moves really well. He has great distance control. He bounces in and out of range. He feints. He switches stances. He darts in with nice straight punch combinations, nice knees to the body. He has decent kicks on the outside, too. And he's good at drawing reactions and then using his feet to slide in and out with his counters. And you have to attack the legs, in my opinion. The lower half of Maxim, get him more stationary. Maxim doesn't check leg kicks, really. And he wants to be able to move back and return with shots. So he's not really moving his head and slipping and ripping in that way as much. So if you can get him more stationary, you can land on him over the top. Charles Johnson, in his last fight, he's one of the few 125ers who's taller and longer than him. Made it hard for Maxim to implement that pool style. And he did drop Johnson early and got fairly close on a choke. But he couldn't finish, and then he lost the last 2 rounds. And his wrestling got a little exposed in that fight because he stands tall. Charles Johnson was able to get in on his hips, hit takedowns. Maxim was giving up his back. And it seemed like the threat of the takedown made his striking output go way down. But his conditioning was good, and it could have just been a fight where he got surprised that Charles Johnson was wrestling him. Maybe we'll see better resistance here. But his opponent, Tagir Ulanbekov, he's a good striker. He's long for the weight class and matches the height and reach of Maxim. He has a similar striking style. He's a little more flat-footed, but he also likes to keep it long and throw straights. He has nice counter hooks, decent kicks to the body, to the head, nice front kicks. He isn't as fast. Maxim is the better striker. I think he's more dynamic and faster than Ulanbekov. But Ulanbekov hits harder, and I think he needs to wrestle, though, in this fight. He will look to mix in body lock takedowns, and if he can get the takedown, I think he can take the back, and he has a good chance to get the rear naked choke. He's a sick guillotine as well, so I think that's going to make Azat a little bit nervous to go to his stomach to stand up or go to his knees to stand up and give up that threat. So he's probably going to give his back up and just get backpacked. Could end up submitted as well in that scenario. But the line is wide. I do think it could be a buy low spot for Maxim if he can keep it standing. But I just feel like Ulanbekov is probably going to be able to backpack him. He's probably going to be able to threaten front chokes potentially. And I could see an early submission win for Maxim, or for Ulanbekov, excuse me. And if he doesn't get that, just a dominant decision with control. So give me Ulanbekov to win this fight. And he's one of, I think, the safer picks here.